What's happening?
You got me loose, set me free. You make me win.
Sorry. Oh, hey guys, what's going on? 13 likes in the his house. I've got Moon here. Look at that porcelain skin on screen. Moon's coming to you, of course, from 4K. It's our newest thing here. Allie will be joining us momentarily. Don't you fret. I know everyone's wondering where Allie is. Today's theme is Allie's taking over. Allie's running the comments section tonight. Allie's going to be with you guys one-on-one. I'll be playing Super Dad. So we're going to do the old switcheroo on you guys. Let's see here. While we wait for Allie, let's see who we've got in the chat. It's Crazy Kiter, Mr. Bruce. Got an update for you today, Bruce, that you're going to be interested in. Hello, Van Fam community, says David Strausser. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe off the grid type house, just a formality. Hey, y'all, it's Brenda Simmons. Look at this little Moon character here for you guys. My weekend was good. I made vegan donuts for the second time, and they turned out yummy. That sounds pretty darn good. 3 minutes from Shelly Fitzgerald. She's been here prior to the start time. What's up, Shelly? And who else do we have in his house? Bruce has been spamming the chat. That's okay. Linda Hackert's here. I'll love to see Linda in the house. This, like the show Dallas, you get so excited. You get everything done so you can watch. Thank you, Linda. That's very, very sweet of you. Sherry R is in the house. I will tune in. Grammys start at 6 o'clock for me. I want to see them. Okay. We're competing with the Grammys tonight. Let's see here. The only things I'm good for in the kitchen are setting the table, eating, and cleaning up after. Oh, and giving sincere compliments to the chef. What's up, Kevin Fitzgerald? Hit that like button. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got here? Who else do we have? Nancy Baldwin's in the house. Good evening, Nancy. Margaret Hudson is here. I eat WFPB. I wonder what that translates out to. That's from Debbie Arnett. Hello, Debbie. Paulette is here from Savannah, Georgia. What's going on? It's Margaret Coxhead. Hey, pals, I'm here to do this thing. Woo! Woo! Congrats on the new edition, says Dan Stark. Beck is here. So, guys, look at Moon. What do we think? What do we think about this little Moon, almost called Moon a terrier. I'm in Allie's hat to kind of bring that Allie vibe, even though she's actually across the street grabbing us dinner because we had a heck of a day today, guys. A lot of updates for you guys, and I'm going to wait until Allie gets here so I can share those with you. And then Allie's going to be taking over chat. She's going to be running things. And it's gonna be a good, exciting evening. So make sure you stick around. Thanks for hitting the like button. We've got 83 people here. What's going on? Ken McComas is in the house. How's your guys' vacation in Mexico? Without running better than ever. It's going good. It's going good. It's our big getting away from the U.S. and we are going back to the U.S. here soon, I think. We've got some stuff to share with you guys on that because lots happening. Lots happening. We've started adulting. Oh, guys, look, a terrier's joined us. A terrier's here. Okay, terrier. Oh, guys, Ann Ferrier hath joined the live stream. Look at this terrier. She gets so excited. Okay, a terrier. Oh, my terrier's here. Guys, it's just not the same without Allie here to keep me in check. And she certainly would not be putting up with this terrier's behavior right now, am I right? Sherry's in the house. What's up, Sherry? Made it to the beginning of the live tonight. Usually I'm late getting here. So, big update on Moon. I'm going to save that. Guys, I can't do any updates till Allie gets here. You know that'll put me in the doghouse if I do that. But big update on Moon. There's a pun in that, if you can understand that. Big update on Moon tonight. Terry's here. Hey, Terry. Thanks for joining us. Dewey Weber. Oh, guys, who do we have here? Let's jump over to Moon Cam. It's the beautiful Allie V.
Hello.
Oh. That's not your.
Hi.
That's. No.
Hey.
Guys, Huck is here
Yes,
as
you?
well. It's a full family affair. That's
Okay,
first
buddy.
mate's chair. That's first mate's chair. You're taking over the captain's
your
seat.
I see. Your first mate.
And I've got your hat on.
Okay, Huckleberry, can you lay down, please?
This is a confused Moon, I think. She's like, first mate, captain's chair, mom's taking over tonight.
But her hair, though, have you highlighted her hair?
I didn't want to highlight anything without you being here.
I brushed it straight up.
Let's jump back to regular cam. Okay, the big switcheroo, guys. Dewey Weber's here. Moon looks like she wants to say hi.
Mooney, look how white she is. Mooney, hi.
I know, guys. Look at that. We actually, the camera doesn't really do our tans justice.
Yeah,
A
we're
terrier.
very tan.
We this place just, I mean, you go from 0 to bronze real quick. Okay,
I wear a 70 on my face, promise. Put it on multiple times a day, but he cannot promise that.
I don't. I put sunscreen on twice. Okay, the big switcheroo. Oh, dun 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 dun.
Did you tell the Van Fam what
I haven't
we
done any updates.
did today?
I haven't done a single update.
You guys, it feels weird on this side.
Yeah, well, you have to
How's
run
it going,
comments.
everybody. Okay.
And I'll tell you anything you need.
Okay.
Sound effects, of course. We have sound effects. We do that for the Van Fam. We're in 4K.
Rocking the sunburn tonight. Terry's here. Okay, wait. I heard you say that. Made it for the beginning of the live tonight. Usually I'm late getting here, says Sherry. Finn Lane is here from the Northeast Freezer. Burr. Sorry, you're chilly. It is warm. It's a warm evening here, actually.
Terrier.
How's your guys' vacation in Mexico without running better than ever? Ken Makama's things are going much smoother than last year, if you can remember. Is there something we can help her with, like a bottle?
I think a bottle, yeah.
There's one right there.
Is it ready to go?
Maybe warm it up again.
Let's see.
Mary Roberts is here. She says Baby Moon is adorable. Thank you, Mary. Dan, you look so good in that hat. I'm just like kind of flustered.
Who said that?
I did.
Oh.
What am I grabbing? I just picked up some burgers from across the street.
One of our favorite restaurants here is right across the street.
You know Diana's here. She's finally on time, she says. Everyone says that looks like Moon was following the chats. Okay, I'm behind. Joni's here. Gilly Dan. Okay,
Gully
Kathy
Dan.
Steele.
What's up, Gully Dan?
Moon is precious and growing so fast. Oh, you guys I think Moon looks like Dan, but some people say me, but I think a lot of people have been saying Dan. Oh, that's it, Mooney. Maybe it's time for another nap, actually.
I'm playing Super Dad tonight. So
Oh, you've got it covered.
No, I take your advice, of course, but I'm you tonight.
Moon,
Hence my hat. So.
Moon is going through what we call a developmental leap, and according to my book, an app, she's right on track with it, which is funny because they are so. Some things are really predictable. She's not sleeping through the night again, and she's taking really short naps, and she's not eating very much at all, like at all. And that's okay. She'll get through it, and she'll get past it, and it'll all be done soon, I'm sure. But today has been her toughest day, actually. She's had a couple of 45-minute naps instead of the long ones. So that is why she gets a little bit fussier. Terry, look at that cute little orange mohawk. Her hair is hilarious. I missed what Ann Terrier did, but hi, Kenzie. Okay, I should... Oh. Okay, all in favor of us getting a helmet for Dan, say aye. I'm going to try and get Dan a helmet this week. He probably doesn't want to wear it, but I want him to wear it. Sherry says, how do I use Cash App? Well, you download it and you hook it up to your bank account, and then you just use this the $ Allie and Dan, or whatever your friends or family that you need to send money to's name, username is. Update on baby Moon. She has a brother or sister on the way. David Strausser, you're very funny. That's a big negative. She's got 2 baby girl cousins coming in a couple of weeks, but that's it. But hi, Jolene. Okay, maybe I'm a little bit behind. Thank you, honey bun. Allie, you look so beautiful and tan. That's very nice. We all look great. We're glowing, says Beck. Dan is sore from kiting. Did you guys put a product in Moon's hair? I love that. No, so we have this brush. It's like a really soft brush, but it just made it like poof out. I am certain she's going to have curly girly hair. It's because she's like kind of thinning and balding. I don't see it in places, but it just looks thinner. I don't know if you guys can hear her in the background, but Dad is setting up her little sleep station. We put her hat over her eyes. I'm sure you've seen in some of the vlogs and TikToks and things that we're making, or reels rather, and wrap her up, and hopefully she'll have a nap, because not that we don't want her here, but she needs one. That's what's going on. Laura's here. Margaret is here, looking good here in South Carolina. Matilda's here. I am letting my hair grow again. I didn't really like it short. I thought it would be fun, but I didn't love it. And this is perfect for me now. Okay. Yes, developmental leap. Shelly says she can see both of us in Moon. I'm sure Dan would love to be here to tell me I'm doing great at the captain's chair. I'm sure that's what he would be saying. Did Dan tell you the big news of what we did today for the first time ever? I just have to say that I didn't cry. We got a babysitter. And both Dan and I went out on the water, and Dan's trying a new sport, so I didn't get to be right next to him, but we left her with a gal that we just met. We met her last week, her mom, and she's a bit of a younger gal. I think she's 17 or 18. I started babysitting when I was 12, and she speaks perfect English. Her name is Sophia, and she seemed very comfortable with Maya when we left. And
she was one cool cat.
She was very, very sweet, and said everything went fine, but said that Maya only slept for 45 minutes and she only ate a couple of ounces. And just 2 days ago, she ate 8 ounces in a row. Do you remember that?
I mean, that was one of the best moments of my early fatherhood moments.
When she ate 8 ounces?
Just watching your daughter just house an 8-pack.
It was like, we're kind of around make 3 or 4. And then it was like, well, make 3 more. And then it was like, make 2 more. So she had 8. Anyways.
Permission to speak?
Joni asks, is that the same as a growth spurt? And the answer is no. A growth spurt and a developmental leap are different, because her developmental leaps, well, this is her 3rd one so far, and they've been predictable-ish with time. But tomorrow she's 3 months. But The growth spurts are, I think she's just hungry and her sleep can get messed up. The developmental leap, she's getting like she knows when one of us walks in the room instead of if we're just right in front of her, and she can now hold a toy and bring it to her mouth, which is really crazy to see just the other day.
Yeah,
What
it's
have
fun
you
to watch.
noticed?
I've noticed that she, yeah, just those, she smiles really easily, and she doesn't make noise on command or anything, but
So
yeah, just
what
basic
happens is
cool
like
things.
the baby's brain or whatever's going on inside there is like used to just seeing so far and understanding so many things, and then all of a sudden they like can have more of their world is expanded, I guess you could say, and she just like gets more she has more senses, and I don't know if that's a good way to put it, but so it's upsetting to them because they're like all these new maybe not so much like sounds and stuff like that, all these new things that are happening to them is very confusing because they're like they just got comfortable in their new world a few weeks ago. So we're hoping that this lasts for a couple of weeks and that or a week, a couple of days, let's see, and then she's back on track soon, don't we?
Yeah, of course. Back on track.
Back on track. Anyways, so what is everybody else up to? We know Dan is high MTC. What does that mean?
I'm not high, Bruce. I am on ibuprofen, though, guys. So if I'm acting a little weird, it's because I got my butt kicked today.
Kenzie says, yeah, my 5-month-old is the same last week, so I know how you feel. Yeah, they're just different. They're not into their like normal routines, and so you don't know what to expect. So you just kind of have to be ready for whatever. Hang in there, Kenzie. We'll hang in there together. Wendy is here. She wants you to get a helmet too.
I'm not getting a helmet.
Yes for the helmet. Lots of yeses for the helmet.
Why would I wear a helmet?
Did you tell him?
No, I
You're
didn't.
starting a new sport, and it should require a helmet.
No.
What?
I mean, it could. I don't need one, but
I'm gonna buy you a helmet.
okay. I'll
Will
wear
you
it.
wear it?
Sure.
Okay. It's important to me.
Okay.
Huck's leg is still healing well. Let's see. Ken is asking. Huck's leg is still very sore. So he's on 3 10-minute walks a day still.
Yes.
And sometimes even after one of those, he looks uncomfortable. So I give him his vitamins and we give him ibuprofen every now and again. And I try and ice it, but he doesn't sit there with an ice pack on for very long. How's little Miss Pigged?
Pigged is great. Yeah. She's been adventuring out and crossing the busy road. There's one road that runs through town, and yesterday I caught her walking across the street. And
I think she thought
making
I
the
was
sound.
over there.
She was thought she was following you, and she's just off. It's so cute. She's just off. There was tons of people around and other dogs, and she's just like looking around, keeps walking. She's just fearless. It's funny.
Fearless Pigged.
Yeah.
The other night, this woke me up, so I was a little pissed off about it, to be honest. But it is a very good thing. The other night at 4 in the morning, somebody was out making a ruckus in their car, and we know who it was, and it wasn't a big deal. But when we're laying in bed, we obviously didn't know who it is, and she barked to alert us.
Yeah.
And she woke us up,
great
which was like, annoying, but
I was already awake.
That is a good thing to have her do that. Would you like your burger?
Yeah, I'd like my burger. I would like my burger. Let's go to Burger Cam. Permission to go to Burger Cam?
Permission to go to Burger Cam. I can't get over how good of prices they have.
How much
across
was
the
this
street.
burger?
Take a guess.
110 pesos.
Mm-hmm.
Is it really?
Yeah. So that's like $5.50.
That is a man. You should have got me too. Holy moly! I might have to go over after. That is a really good deal. That's a steal.
Yeah, and it comes with avocado and the
Oh,
works.
so guys, I went winging today, which is a new discipline of wind sport. It's actually kind of it's the fastest growing thing in the sport, and
It's really different. I feel like I should show you guys a photo of it.
yes, please do. It's oh
what is it
man,
called?
I'm just beat to heck.
Oh, Piggy, careful.
But whew, it was a lot of fun. I had a few moments of success.
What it is instead of a big kite in the air with really big strings,
Winging. No, you got to type in something different than that. Wing foil. Now go to images, guys.
okay.
I told Allie she's taking over, and we're seeing what.
I'm really impressed with how you got Maya to sleep.
I told you I know how to get her to sleep easily. Now you got to go here. God, sorry, guys. This is just.
They still like me.
Wait, how do I? Okay, so this is winging right here. Like what this guy, this first picture right here, and
This is a good photo.
yeah, so you can kind of see. It's basically there's no bar, so there's no lines, which is really nice. There's no harness, which
But
is
the thing-
awesome because the harnesses ride up and they really are annoying.
It kind of starts to hurt your back. The thing pulling the kite pulling you.
This is an enormous
Anyways.
burger.
That's why I said it's such a good deal. So the winging is good because it will be better for Dan's hip, and also it's just a very tippy, turvy board that you stand on. That is, I don't know, probably going to take quite a while to
I'll be
master.
no.
Maybe not
in a
Dan.
couple days. I'll
Okay,
be
I gotta
good.
check back in with it.
You got to go to the van.
Whoa! Look at that!
Now
I
you have to
missed
hit number
it.
5. Give her them horns.
Kelly, I'm sorry I missed it. I'm not very good at
You've
this.
missed a few, to be honest.
Sending some love your way, she says. Thank
Thanks,
you
Shelley.
very much.
Diana sent one too.
Kathy Jensen was just in Tucson. How do you know?
Scroll.
Oh,
Look at all these
I'm
comments.
so far
No,
behind.
Diana sent one too, so you got to go find it. Sherry's here. Hey, Sherry.
Nikki says, I'm eating tacos in the U.S. and you guys are eating burgers in Mexico. Love it.
You know what, guys?
You were foiling with your wing. That's correct.
No, not much foiling was happening, Bruce, but maybe the next couple days will be better. You got to scroll
Where?
until you see it. Scroll. It's up there somewhere, right there.
Aww. Diana, thank you so much. Promise to figure out Cash App this week. Whatever works for you. If you don't figure it out, that's okay
likes and
too.
subscribes are just as good, guys.
Having you guys here is the best. Speaking of, we have 124 people here and we only have 73 likes. So could you guys hit that like button? Okay, so where are we? You guys are very generous. Thank you so much for your support. Everybody wanted to know what kind of butt kicking
So,
you
yeah.
got.
It's basically like starting, not quite. Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry, we're eating on the stream, but this is how we got to do this today.
I think they're just bummed that we didn't make it for them on the stream.
Yeah, we'll be doing some cooking. It's basically like starting over, but I have a little. Once you understand how the wind works, you have an advantage in any wind sport. But I got my butt kicked.
Yes.
Like, I better sleep through the night, even though I know Moon's going to wake me up at 4 a.m. if I'm lucky.
If you sleep that long.
Exactly.
We'll see. Maybe last night she woke up at 2:30 and I fed her. I tried to feed her by myself
Oh, yeah, you did.
so that you could sleep because I knew you were really tired. David Strausser says you need to wear a helmet. You're accident prone. And Beck, this is one of my favorite things. Helmets are cool. I agree. I think they're really cool. I think they're great. Heads are important. Kathy Jensen smashed the like button. Thank you. Allie, I feel like calmness is your superpower. Honey bun, that's very sweet of you, but sometimes it really is not. Really not. But I'm working on it, aren't I?
I'm using the live stream to clean my face off.
How about a napkin?
That would be nice. Oh, guys, this burger's hitting the spot.
Sherry is here.
Now, Bruce is hawking vegan burgers. David Strausser's got Bruce hawking me vegan burgers now. Funny enough, though, we will be buying some vegan patties that Allie found in town.
Yes. This woman sprouts her own beans and then just uses like veggies and other whole foods to make them, and they look so yummy.
A terrier simply doesn't do that when I'm eating. So, yeah. The food quality down here, guys, is just... It's a step up from... I mean, everything is just better quality. I mean, it's just the way it is. We got some fresh basil, some fresh heirloom tomatoes, and this really delicious... There's a lot of basil, some fresh heirloom tomatoes, and this really delicious... There's a lot of artisan stuff around here.
Well, it's because they just like have everything they need for the community here. There's not like a big grocery store. There's a little like market.
Couple little markets.
Oh yeah, a couple little markets.
Yeah. Fruit and veggie stands that are pretty good. But just the food, I mean, you can tell, when you go to the U.S. and you buy like almost everything, it looks too good to be, it's like, you can tell like
perfect. Why
Why does this look like this every time? And why does everyone look the same? Here, everything's different shapes and, different sizes, and you just know it's all grown pretty close to naturally, just because that's just the economy here. That's just the way it is. We got this herbed goat cheese, and it is just the creamiest, most delicious
and it's made just
goat
up
cheese.
The hill.
And we got heirloom tomatoes at the farmer's market, which was fantastic. I mean, just so good. The basil, everything. It's a real treat here.
I mean,
it's a beautiful thing.
That's how we like to eat at the farmers markets at home too. It just didn't. We're frozen. We're buffering.
We're back.
Joni says, "Gotta remember they're in Baja." Thank you, Joni. I wanted to
Well,
say,
I could drop the quality down.
I'm sorry, Sherry. We should try and we can call you Nevada's mom.
We'll start using last names when we're talking about Sherry's.
if we have them.
Guys, is our connection better?
Go
all the way down. Oh, SL
What
Sherry,
happened to
SL's
Sherry?
on Dilaudid.
SL Sherry.
I had surgery, all my arteries on my right side Friday. Oh,
Wow.
feel better soon, SL Sherry.
That's really intense. Are you home and healing? That's what I want to know.
At least they gave you the good stuff, right?
I hope you are home and healing, because I just think it's really hard to be in the hospital, no matter what.
Well,
With all the
I
noises
actually, I
and-
must say, it's actually really easy to be in the hospital.
Well,
You just lie there,
but
and they bring you food, and they just
do
wait
you-
on you hand and toe. It turns you into a version of yourself that's not what I would say is very attractive. I did it. Even when we were in the hospital for Maya, when she had her jaundice, we just sat there all day and watched some YouTube and honestly caught up on sleep or watched some Netflix, stuff like that. We basically just waited around for the next meal. And
You're like, oh, we've got 3 hours.
And they would come and be like, okay, time for lunch. What do you guys want? They were a bit stingy with the meals, I will say.
They were?
Yeah, the meals were a bit stingy, but only because in Portland, when I was in the hospital, I could order anything. I was like, I could have 6 entrees if I wanted to. Unfortunately, I had no appetite. Ron and Shannon Jackson.
Ron and Shannon are here, and Dan's having a huge burger, and they're having enchiladas.
It is pretty big, Ron. Pretty big, I must say.
Are you going to finish it all?
Oh, easily. I could eat 2 of these. Okay. Let's catch up with...
Wow, it is Kelly Foster's birthday today, and I just wanted to say, let's all wish Kelly a very happy birthday. Happy birthday, Kelly.
Hit the letter A. Allie,
Are you going to wear this the whole time?
yeah, it's my new Ranger Rick hat.
We also got an email that from Charlene and Jean.
Oh, we did. I saw those
had
photos.
a birthday, and Charlene shared the photos with us. And happy belated birthday, Jean! What a lovely celebration that you guys had.
Their house looks
Jean
so
is so
cozy.
sweet.
Their house looks so cozy. It
Would
looks.
have to be on the Vancouver Island. You have to have a whole cozy house, don't you? Happy belated birthday. That looked like a very lovely celebration, and congratulations. That is quite the accomplishment.
Yeah, good stuff.
Are you going to get that cheese hanging down off your lip?
What? So, guys, Moon checked in today. What was it today? Yesterday at 12 pounds, 2 ounces. That's a 12-pound Moon announcement here on the live stream for you guys. First to find out. We've been holding it in. A bit nasty of us, I must say. But it's a 12-pound Moon. She's growing so fast. Allie was in tears yesterday, in fact, over it. Well, over just everything, I think.
I'm going to make a reel out of it, but we looked at a photo of her from when we were in Phoenix, like not even a month ago, and she looks literally half the size.
Let's go to that, in fact. I want to show the
It is just astonishing. And I know we see her grow and we spend all the time with her and we are not letting it pass us by. And we are soaking in every possible moment. I hate that she has to nap so much because I just want her to be awake and smiling and laughing and playing with me. But
all right.
It's
click on our faces and then hit W and go over to Super Chat Cam, Moon Cam. So find your phone. Oh, it's in my legs right here. Okay, guys, hold your horses.
It's so sad to see this. It's just crazy.
This was January 9th.
Can you see how tiny she is? She's literally half the size. Am I wrong in saying that?
Well, no, they'd have to see that. Now look at this.
No, today.
Oh, let me find the really good one. Let's see.
That's a good one.
That's like a day or two ago.
And
I
she's
mean,
just,
look how...
she doesn't look that fat there, but she's just so fat. And huge. Humongous girly. And how do I go back?
Cute. All right, so...
I'm learning to be captain.
Yeah.
How am I doing, Dan? Can you...
Well, you're doing okay.
Kelly says, thank you for all her birthday wishes. Steph is here.
Hey, word woman, Steph.
I'm not sure who this is, but listen to what they're having. Barbecue ribs, baked beans, and cornbread.
Cornbread.
Cornbread. Yummy. I love baked beans, too. Seems roll call.
So, guys, I promised Allie that I wasn't going to watch any football today, so that we could spend the day together. So I made that commitment. That was tough for me, obviously, to skip out on all the football that's going on today. But I know it really meant a lot to her. Woo! Whoa! You gotta horn that. Horn that. Sorry. Keep those horns, baby.
Haley Bauer, hi Haley, says this is from SL.
Oh, that's from
This is
Sherry.
Sherry.
Yeah, that's I believe that's Sherry's daughter, I want to say. Because Sherry treated us when we were, this was ages ago, but when we were in, what was that place in Idaho? Why did I can't? McCall, Idaho. Sherry bought us a gift certificate, a very generous gift certificate, to a wonderful restaurant in town that we got multiple meals out of.
Yes, thank you.
And
for
I believe that's where I learned that. So,
that.
what do you know?
Well, Sherry, we hope, I still don't know, but I hope you're healing at home and you're able to get some good rest, or maybe in the hospital, because the hospital isn't as bad as.
Not when you have a little fun button like I had. Sorry.
No, you're not. Dan always says sorry, and I always say, no, you're not.
It's just who we are as a couple.
You guys want to know something else pretty fun? Oh, lots of happy birthdays. I love that.
Piggy.
Oh my gosh. Finn says, can you grab them? Finn Lane says, I weighed 13 pounds when I was born. Your poor mother. That's all I have to say about that.
Okay. Let me unlock it for you. Pig.
Everyone's saying they do grow so fast. What does this mean? Does Allie know it's a bye? Oh, it's a bye week. Is that what you mean, Diana? He told me that they're getting ready for the Super Bowl next week, so that makes sense. That's why we could have it.
Off.
And Dan was like, we could do it tomorrow. And I was like, we can make it work today.
What, Sunday Night Live?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm glad we're doing it today. We're not going out to eat as much, and we just hang out at home. We watch New Girl on Netflix, and we hang out with Moon. Pigged. Pig's going to knock the camera over.
Why don't you go lay down?
Over here.
Here, let me see. This is a W. Piggy, why don't you go relax? Huckleberry, Piggy, why don't you guys go relax?
Oh, that'll work.
Lay down. Abajo.
They're gonna
Good
fight
boy,
instead.
Huck.
Huck is such a good boy.
Huck would really like to be playing on the beach with all of his doggy friends, but his leg is not going to be there for quite some time.
Sherry Streech had rotisserie chicken,
yes.
mashed taters, gravy, and corn on the cob tonight.
That sounds pretty good, too. Sunday night dinner, I think, is a good thing, but like a good meal for cooking a good, nice, big meal, don't you think?
Yes, of course. A Sunday roast.
But we were a little late. We were a little short.
You gotta
on
eat your
time
burger.
Today. Okay. Can you take over,
Yeah.
Captain?
I thought you'd never ask. Hey, guys, I'm back. Okay, let's see here. Let's get some sound effects going. Go. Okay, yes, bye week. Eagles versus Kansas City. Who you guys got in the Super Bowl? Let's hear it. Babe, who do you like?
Who's playing in the Super Bowl?
Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes led team.
Of course.
You know, big time. Always in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Versus the Eagles, Philadelphia. Who do you like?
Oh, the Eagles.
You heard it here, guys. Allie likes the Eagles.
Well,
I think it's going to be the Chiefs.
that win?
Yeah.
No, the Eagles are going to win. Go Eagles! Fly, Eagles, fly. No, the only reason I know this is because my cousin is married to a wonderful guy, and he's an Eagles fan. And they went to is it Philadelphia?
Yeah.
Which is super random. I think it's a very random city. I don't know anything about it. That's why I think it's random. And they went to a winning Super Bowl game like 5 years ago, so they're obviously going to win again.
Annette says Kansas City Chiefs. Kathy says I wanted the Bengals. I kind of wanted the Bengals too, Kathy. You're always winging it. Ha! That's a good one. I will say, guys, the thing about winging is that I might retire from kiting to start winging because, as you can see here, these are big waves right here on this second picture from the top. But essentially here, when it's windy, the water starts to create swell when the wind comes in. Same as in Hood River, same as in here in Mexico. And it really adds a whole... The best part, I think, about kiting is when we're on our surfboards and we get to go and you get to kind of move with that swell and ride the swell. And winging just makes it even easier. And it's really like jumping is fun, but it gets old after a while. I don't even have a twin tip board anymore, which is like the wakeboard style board.
Which is like what you use to jump really big.
Yeah. And so I'm really excited to see where this goes. So anyways, that's where we're at with the winging. Diana says she was a Bengals fan as well. I remember that about her. I'm a Bengals guy. I'm a Joe Burrow guy. Remember Joe Burrow from last week?
Sure.
Hunk of the year.
Oh, that guy we looked up?
Yeah. Okay. Have y'all been watching the Murdaugh fiasco? Emily Baker YouTube is the best. Have you heard of this?
No.
No one will stop Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes, says Bruce. Joni's in the boat with you of who's even playing. Let's see what this Murdaugh.
Next week, Joni and I can hang out while you guys watch the Super Bowl. Is it next week? The Super Bowl?
Yeah, it's on Sunday.
Yeah.
Alex Murdaugh trial. Let's see here.
Oh. There was a few new things that came up in the Idaho 4 case as well that I don't know if we believe. Do we believe it all? I don't know if it's all real or if it's all
He killed
hearsay.
his wife and son at their home June 2021. There's no confession, no surveillance camera, no recording of the victim's final moments. If found guilty, 52-year-old wife, son of 22 years old. Murdaugh faces 30 years to life in prison without parole. The disgraced lawyer, who also faces about 100 other charges ranging from stealing money from clients to insurance fraud, has adamantly denied fatally shooting his wife and son. This guy sounds like a real sicko. What's going on? Is there some mysteries going on here? Looks like maybe the evidence. Maggie and Paul Murdaugh were found shot with at least one bullet to the head by two different guns.
How does that work?
Well, he could have had two different guns, pretty much. Maybe he was doing some weird stuff to throw off investigators. I don't know. In cross-examination, agents have said that they didn't test shower and sink drains for blood. They did not search the home of Murdaugh's mother for months, even though that's where he was before he said he found the bodies, and they didn't preserve tire tracks. So maybe some police error here, and are people thinking maybe, it's sounding like maybe he could get off based on just this. Or there's a chance.
Because they didn't do a good enough job.
He wasn't charged with murder until 13 months after the killings.
Why can't people just be honest? like, okay, do the crime, then be honest, because they think they can.
Yeah,
get
why
away
don't
with it.
murderers just be a little more honest? I mean, seriously, guys. Alex Murdaugh should have been an actor with the way he puts on the crying. The guy is going to spend the rest of his life in prison. That's from Margaret Green. I like that. I like that. Guys, I fixed it. Are we there?
Are we
Everyone's
here
left.
and are we back? Everybody left? Really?
Well, yeah, most people did.
Well, sorry guys,
We're
but
back.
we're back.
We should be back, yeah. I had a VPN on, guys. I'm sorry about that.
And was that taking up too much internet, or how does that work?
It takes up internet. Sorry, guys. I had a VPN on. I didn't realize that was on, so that's why the buffering's been there. We actually have really good internet here. So we're back. Sorry about that.
Thank you for sticking with us, Rana and Brenda and Kathy and
Okay, so
whoever's still with us. Thank you.
yes. So Jolene, who we did a house sit for in Ukaipa, beautiful town, her son had a third child.
Yeah.
I just wanted to highlight that while
Third granddaughter.
we're back. Babe, are you ready to take back over? Are you finished?
I think I'm at maximum capacity.
Okay, I'll take
Do you
over.
wanna finish?
Yes. Wow. Rancho is going to be our new favorite dinner spot because we can get it right across the street.
Well, they're so sweet there. That's where we went on our first date, and we had that juice we told you about. Well, the other day when we went there, we told you that Maya was crying, and the woman just came over and held her while we ate and just kind of very motherly took her and rocked her, and she stopped crying. Speaking of, our little
Moon's
baby
awake.
Moon is awake. She's on 45-minute intervals right now, I guess. As long as she's not on 45-minute intervals overnight, right? Oops. Do we need that? No, I think we're good. Okay. So, how is everybody? VPN issues. The diehards won't leave. You got it. Yes. Okay. I think this is much better. That was an accident. We were using that to. You have to be connected to the VPN to watch New Girl. We told you a couple weeks ago we started watching this show, and it's just very lighthearted and easy to watch. And Moon is on short naps, and sometimes we have to hold her a lot in the evenings. But you're kind of like stuck under her. So I either read or we chit chat, or and this show is just great. But you can't watch it in Mexico, so we have to have a VPN to watch it. Sherry, Nevada's owner, what is so off about which family are you talking about? I think I missed it. I'm so glad you guys stuck around. We are so happy to have you still here. Are you talking about the Laundry family? Because who lets their son do that? And I don't know. Just I don't know. It's so weird. So many people stayed with us. Okay. So
Oh my gosh.
Doris, I love Doris's comment here. Dan, if you don't want to wear a helmet for you, then please wear it for May and Moon.
It's not that I don't want to wear a helmet. I just don't have one.
He just doesn't have one. So we're going to get him one with tonight's super chat money. That's what we're gonna do. Dan is on daddy patrol. What's she doing, babe? Give us a play-by-play.
She's just kind of fussing.
She's ready to be awake and eat. Hopefully she eats. She's hardly eaten anything today. She's had a total of, I don't know, not even maybe 11 ounces, which is nothing. So, not a big deal. She's huge. She's such a chubby little angel. Wait. Yeah, I agree. There's something strange going on with the thing is a lot of these killers or these weirdos, killers obviously, must have had like a strange upbringing, or well, they could have had a really bizarre upbringing, or they could have just like been a complete oddball. They could have had a very normal, healthy, loving family, and they just went off astray on their own. Hi, gorgeous. Moon loves to look at fans and lights and anything on the ceiling. It's her favorite thing. I'm sure if you've been around a baby, you know this. But if only I was a ceiling fan, maybe she would look at me a little more.
Diana says Idaho 4 guys' parents must be like the Laundries. I wonder what they're like. They have been out of the spotlight for the most part. I wonder what's going on with them. What type of people are they? Are they, do they? I bet they believe their son's innocent. Had a bad accident with my helmet on 12 years ago, says Bruce.
Tell me.
Christy
Tell
says
us about it.
She's glad we're back.
Hi, Christy.
Dora the Explorer pink helmet.
How's the formula going? Joni asked. You know what? It's going just fine. It is going just fine. It keeps our baby fed. I still breastfeed as much as possible. But I am not really producing very much. So it soothes her, but it doesn't feed her. Put it that way.
A wise breast milk consultant, whatever they're called, lactation consultant, once said, any amount, even if it's one drop, is better than no amount. So.
Yeah. So, like, when she woke at 2:30 in the night last night, I fed her, and I know I make more in the night, so I didn't want to be awake, but I was happy knowing that she was getting a little more from me than from formula, which is just so weird what's in formula. There's so many ingredients. I think that's just what's so weird. It's like I'm putting all these ingredients into my baby, but she's growing. She's healthy. She's fine.
She's better than ever, guys. She's a 12-pound moon. I mean, who would have ever thought? You guys are the best show on YouTube Sunday nights.
Thank you, Ron. We appreciate you.
Gosh darn it, Ron and Shannon Jackson. That is...
Ron, is that
No,
Chichen Itza
we do.
behind you in that photo?
We do greatly appreciate
Chichen Itza?
those comments, guys. Thank you so much.
Or not Chichen Itza. Maybe the ruins in Tulum. I could be wrong. Let us know.
Guys, this little girly, this porcelain-skinned beauty, this everyone's favorite redhead, is chugging this bottle.
She is? That's wonderful.
I'm going to be having to make some more soon.
There's
so, humph.
a half an ounce of breast milk in the fridge, too.
Oh, humph there is. That's good.
Humph.
Maya's eyes are flashing.
Oh, we wish you guys could all be around her when she's
Yeah.
smiling and giggling and cooing and chatting. She chats to us a lot. It's wonderful. It's amazing. And when she was, I don't know if I told you this story. She was laying on my chest the other day about maybe gonna have a nap, maybe just ate, and just very calm. And she looked up and she smiled, and then she just laid her head back down on my chest, and I melted into a puddle, about 50 puddles. I was just, I couldn't believe. It was just so sweet, so sweet.
Having a babysitter come tonight or today for $25 is what we paid. That was including a tip and stuff, which is I don't know. It's
Did you say $45?
25.
That was
Five,
25 US dollars?
500 pesos. That's $25.
Oh, yeah.
I
I
mean, it's
think
not out of the. It's not like it's what it would cost
it's a
up
fine
north,
price.
maybe.
I don't really want to do it again, to be completely honest. I just think it's important for her and for us to have that, like, I don't want her to become like super obsessed with me in particular and not ever be able to go away if I need to.
Yeah.
I think it's important to test it out and see how things go. And good for myself. I mean, I almost cried talking about it, and then she got here and it was fine. And
She
but
did
I
a great
was
job.
ready. I was like, I had my watch on. I was just like watching it the whole time on the water, like kind of ready to come in. But I wanted to go until the full length. Anyway,
Those parents did acknowledge the victims' families, but they said they would support Brian. That's pretty much all you can say in their shoes, in their position. I'm not surprised to hear that. Thanks for the update, Diana.
yeah.
Dan's winging out, says Laura Hope. How about that? Reading Sherry's comment. How about that
Okay.
Chinese spy balloon, guys? What do
Where's
you make
that?
of that? Are the Chinese spying on us? You think?
What does that even mean?
I don't know. Apparently, there was a balloon over the U.S. that went from like Montana to South Carolina. And then
Oh,
they shot it down. Who knows what it
I
means?
heard, yeah, something about Montana and a balloon. A spy balloon? How does that even work? Hi, Mooney. How's my girly? How's my sweet chubby girly? Are you ready for more bottle? Hey, Mooney, are you a little confused? Babies are just kind of like drunk little. Uh, oh, she just spit up. Do you think that you could grab me a burp cloth? Gross. So laundry is a. Dan just tossed it. Didn't quite make it. Laundry is a. Oh, there's two right there. Uh, um, a big thing when you have a. Oh, she's filling her pants. Watch your face. Mooney, are you filling your pants? Are you having a little bit of a poopsie? Are you being a poopy girl? Oh, if you guys could smell it. She's definitely pooping. So, I want to say thank you so much to people who send us on Instagram a lot of these reels that are helpful for us. And the amount of people that sent us the reel of like how, like a squatty potty for a baby. Oh, more. Thank you. That was very cute. Moon no longer has issues with. Whew,
Here, should I change her first?
well, I think she's still going.
Oh my gosh, I'm changing her. Oh, that is a smell.
um, I don't even know where I was at, but she no longer has issues pooping. And this morning, her poop was gray. It was like gray and blue. But it's been every color of the rainbow basically so far.
Red.
Not red, thankfully, or black. thankfully for that too. The spitting up is still really quite intense, but it's okay. She just has reflux. It's just like it is what it is. And I'm really sorry. I can't remember who off the top of my head was like, it's just probably something she has to grow out of. So, we can feed her sitting more upright, and we can keep her upright, and we burp her, and we burp her in between every couple of ounces. But really, I think it's just something she has to grow out of. And in the meantime, we just get to do a lot of laundry. And it's fine. Shelly says, I love being able to hang out with you guys. Thank you for being here. We just love having you. Big old fat Alex grosses me out. I won't watch him. Who are you talking about? Big old fat Alex. Yes, Lori, we needed to have our time together. And it was nice, although we didn't get that much time together on the water. We might have another babysitter once, but
Yeah, we'll do one.
I wasn't worried. I was just ready to have her in my arms again. So usually I'm gone for like an hour and a half, and today we were gone for 3 hours. So that was probably the biggest thing for me, is just the time. But we got to go with friends, and that was really wonderful.
The Sunday fun day.
Yes, Dan is a wonderful kiter, and I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty decent as well. And it's very fun. It's a very good way that we spend time together and connect. And chasing wind is, I don't know. I think that if one of us, this sport brought us together, and if one of us didn't do it, A, we wouldn't be together, but B, our relationship, I don't know if I could be with somebody who didn't kite.
Oh, yeah, that'd be tough. Tough.
Just because it's like such a big part of our lives.
Okay, let's see how Moon does with this bottle, guys.
Fed is
Oh,
all over her face here. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you.
Whoa.
Gesundheit. Salud. Gesundheit is Dutch. And what else do we know? What other languages do we know? Bless you.
I just know Spanish.
Salud.
I know how to order food in Spanish. Okay, what's going on in chat? Go to the bottom. Hold on. Oh, wait. I want to see what Diana had to say. That's okay.
Oh, I missed it.
She had a comment about that Chinese balloon. See if you can go find it. I want to see what how plugged in she is with the old Chinese spy balloon.
Is Dan doing?
I stretch regularly, guys.
Oh.
Thank you, please. Every morning, in Facticus, most mornings, half the mornings. Keep going up. Oh, did Moon just soil another diaper? Oh, guys,
She did. I knew she was going to. Did I not say that?
You did, but I pushed her. I tried. Oh, guys, I don't know if that picked up, but Moon just had. Steph says, surveillance has been going on for a while. We just noticed with Blinken's scheduled trip to China now canceled. There were more than one China spy balloons. Something got shot down in Montana. Yeah, that's true, Rana.
David says
One
two
flew over
balloons,
Latin
one flew over
America.
us. Really?
Oh, those
Dina's
silly
here.
Chinese. Hey, Dina.
Hi, Dina. Nice to have you. I know you're probably back at work, but thank you for checking in and saying hi.
I got bitten by a toothless baby once. It kind of hurt. Because their gums are like razors.
Imagine that on your nipple.
I don't want to.
I don't want to ever either.
Kay says, that balloon was the size of 3 school buses. I believe it. Wow, that's cool.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. Linda's on my team. Dan watches the news. You need to give Allie current events daily.
Yeah, that's true, Linda. Linda's got a good memory. Oh, what does Diana say? The Chinese are up to more than we know, but intelligence knows. Fair play, fair play.
It's just interesting. I'm sure there's just so much going on that we don't even
Claire's here.
know. Wait.
Rose is here.
Rose is here. Nice to see Allie in the driver's seat tonight. Thank you, Rose. I know I'm not doing quite as good
You
a
really
job as
mean that?
Dan, but I can only get better by practicing.
Guys, I got severely roasted in the comments section last week for interrupting Allie.
You did?
Yeah, of course. And then you roasted me for it too.
I roasted you before I knew that anybody roasted you.
I know.
I
don't
said
mean-
to Dan, he doesn't, of course he doesn't mean to. He just like gets into and I'm like, then I'm talking and I'm probably interrupting you too.
All the time.
But last week after we ended, I was like, that just felt like I never even said anything because it was just, we were just kind of all over the shop.
Chatty Cathy, guys, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't ever mean to. I just when you're running chat, when you've got the controls at your fingertips, and you're getting plugged into what everybody's saying. That's just sometimes you have to just say, "Hey, quiet! I'm talking right now, Allie."
Should I hold up my hand? So a lot of people heard her poop, which is very cute.
Kathy says Moon is playing a tune. That's
love
a
that.
rhyme too.
Moon is playing a tune.
Sherry heard it. Sherry R. Nevada Pup. Sherry's new name will just be Nevada Pup. No, we gotta keep.
I don't know
I
if
like
Sherry
first
wants
name.
us to do that. Okay, wait. Claire says, Claire here from the UK, we know. Hey, you beautiful humans. Hope you're well. Did you both like kiting when you first met? I watched your channel grow from the beginning of your early YouTube days. Yeah, we met down here. It's a kiting town. I don't really know. Besides wildlife or fishing, I guess I don't know why else you would come to this particular town.
If you were
Unless it's just like on your trip, you would stop.
if you were
through.
driving, if you were
But
driving,
you wouldn't just
in
come
the
on a
southern point.
week vacation here or something
Yeah,
like that if you didn't do
you-
one of those things.
Like if you were like, I'm gonna go drive down to Cabo and do the whole Baja thing, you'd want to stop here because it's such a cool vibe here. If you come in the winter, obviously, I don't know why you'd ever drive down in the summer, but it's a really cool. I mean, it's such a unique place.
So, yes, we did both kite separately beforehand, which is really nice because if I would have asked Dan to teach me how to kite.
I would have had no.
You know how it
patience, guys.
goes when you your partner teaches you something?
Yeah,
It's just not
gets
as.
messy, huh?
Yeah.
Gets messy.
But we've never had that because.
Even with winging, you're gonna have to take lessons.
We'll see.
No,
If
I could do it in Hood River. I could help you. I could teach you in Hood River for sure. Because it's perfect to learn. It's the perfect environment.
Is it? I thought this place would be.
No, this place is good once you are like a few sessions in. Because you can, but Hood River has flat water. You don't want chop. Chop is terrible to learn in.
Oh.
That's why you go to the hook and it's all
Well,
flat.
we'll see. I'll let you guys know if I decide to learn it. I probably will.
You will for sure. It's so fun. I mean, I can already tell, and I suck at it. David Strausser says, "How close do we have to be bit by a toothless baby?" You basically have to be sticking your fingers in her mouth and egging her on, really.
Yeah, or your nose.
I've stuck my nose. She doesn't do that anymore. She's outgrown that. Look at what Bruce said. Silly Bruce.
Dan was in Baja to kite. That's how he seduced her. Yeah, Dan was.
I was at my peak.
Dan was throwing kite loops and doing all sorts of crazy things right on shore, and I was like,
Big
steer
megas.
clear of that guy.
That was my peak twin tipping. I would jump really high and do tricks.
Beck says, it's true, Dan, you do talk over Allie. I notice you're making an effort tonight. Thank you, Beck.
Yeah.
I know he doesn't do it on purpose. He doesn't do that in our everyday life.
Sorry.
He doesn't do that in our everyday life. It was only during lives, if anybody was wondering. So it's not like it's like a issue that we have all the time.
It's not. I'm not a terrible person, but
Thankfully.
when I go live on the internet, I become a terrible person, and I really want to be better about that. So
Oh, Sherry says Nevada Pup is okay, or Sherry R.
we'll go
Yeah,
with
we
Sherry R. I like that personal touch, but I do think Nevada Pup. That's kind of a cool name, Nevada Pup.
That's the name of her puppy, Nevada. Somebody
Oh,
else in the
right.
Van Fam's dog is named Nevada as well.
Hey,
They have a camper and they travel around. I think they live in San Diego.
Moon just hit 5 ounces total in her feed.
Wow, that's
But
great.
what I wanted to say is 3 of those ounces were, I mean, imagine this. Imagine 60% of your meal you eat with your pants crapped. You crap your pants and you eat 60% of your meal before you do anything about it. I mean, that's,
No, so I thank you for changing her.
I'm going to change her again because everyone heard I was going to do a round of applause.
What's round of applause?
A for applause. Good job, Moon. Way to eat with your pants full.
She's so cute. What about Tom Brady retiring again? Wait, is that ages ago? My bad.
No, he retired this week. I think this one's going to stick.
Maya has a fragrance that Dan loves. Allison O'Neill is here. Thank you very much. Nice to see you controlling the show, Allie. Thank you. I'm going to be as good as Dan one day. Ron Jackson, I love this. Being funny and lighthearted will keep your relationship healthy. You know, Dan makes us laugh every day. Even when we're having a serious moment, he keeps it light. And I love it. It's the greatest. It's one of his most magnificent qualities. He's got all sorts of them. But would you say that's your number one quality, Dan?
Keeping things lighthearted, yeah.
You look great in that hat still, by the way.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you guys. Everyone says don't forget to like. We still have 132 likes. But there's 151 people here, so a few people could give us some more likes. But
Yeah,
maybe
people
some
comment
of yours, some of your things only show so many because it restarted. I don't know how that works. Britt Talk says, are you still living in a van? Great question, Britt. The van is just outside and it is our means of transportation. And we have slept in it probably 10 times since Moon has been born. It keeps us on the move, but it is not, we are in a little casita here in Baja right now because, it's just a lot easier. And we will still be doing trips and stuff like that. We want to give Moon as stable of a life as possible while continuing to live ours, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll do like a day in the life of, this is her 11th place she's lived in.
We've got some videos, guys, coming. I know we've been slacking on we've only been doing 1 video a week. And I really want to get that to 2.
Hi, girly. Hi, Mooney.
We're definitely feeling the the effects of having a kid around because last year we could just,
sweetie.
hey, let's like vlog all day and it'd be fun and we can do this, this, and this. And now it's like, okay, Moon has to go to sleep for 2 hours here, here, and here. So that gives us this amount. It's just like so much.
Sorry, I'm interrupting you.
No,
But yeah, that's how it works.
my
It's
point.
just, it's not as, like even these lives last week, we had to cut it short because Moon was not feeling it. And it actually went almost 2 hours, but I was like,
We cut it a few minutes short.
Oh.
Not too bad.
hi. Hi, Mooney. How's my baby girl?
Why don't we jump over to Moon Cam?
Hi. Okay. And how do I do that?
W.
Hi, Moony girly.
Hi, Moony girl.
How's this full and nicely napped little gal?
This is a 12-pounder, guys, right here.
Hi.
We got a 12-pounder on the line.
Yay!
Soon she's going to start giggling. I can't wait.
Okay, Moon. What do you have to say to the Van Fam?
Hi, Van Fam. My name's Man Moon. Sorry, that was corny.
You say hi, love you. You guys are the best.
Thanks for being here my whole life, Van Fam.
Yay!
So, guys, 0.17% red hair, blue eyes. That's just this type of moon.
That's just the type of
You
moon
guys
that we're
told
going to
us-
watch grow up.
You guys told us she was going to be special before she was born,
We
and
did.
out came a redhead. I knew she was going to have blue eyes. I knew that, but I never in a million years would have guessed redhead.
Yeah.
Oh, look,
Me
she's
too.
saying hi, Van Fam. Is the cost of living there high? Asks Rowe family.
No.
Yes.
Out here in Baja?
It's
It's definitely cheaper than the U.S., but it is not as cheap as it was a few years ago. We'll just say that.
It's barely cheaper than the U.S. It is cheaper, but not by a lot.
Oh, we couldn't find a whole place to rent for $750, could we?
You would be hard pressed to find a place this crappy to rent. I mean,
Fair.
we're paying market value for this place.
Dan is a performer. He is a performer. He's born to be in front of the camera.
Dan is a smooth hound dog operator, says Claire Harrison. There's something so raw and awesome about doing a sport that...
Relies on an element. Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
agree.
That's so true, Claire.
Yes,
Very good
I agree,
insight
Claire.
from our
I
Southwest Coast friend.
You know what I would love
Of England.
to do one day? Huckleberry. You know what I would love to do one day is a human-powered adventure with Moon. Like ride our bikes across Italy
No,
with
Not-
Moon in
no.
the chariot behind us. Why
No.
not?
because I don't want to do that. Of course I'd like to do that. That would be super fun. That would be super fun. You guys, let's get caught up.
Okay.
Beck says, yes, 2 videos a week so I can watch while I work out and not get bored exercising.
I like that. I used to watch Friends until I watched the whole entire season.
So when we take Moon around town, she is totally just the center of attention. There is a 2-week-old baby here, but we actually haven't seen that baby out yet because
He was born here.
But we met the father at the market the other day, and that was really cool. We felt like veterans of the old parent game now that we're at 3 months. We've talked to, we just make some really good conversations with other parents that have babies, 6 months old. We had a great conversation
met
with
this
a 6-month-old.
Really cute little family who does a bunch of house sitting and lives on a boat,
In Victoria.
sailboat in Victoria on Vancouver Island, and they are down here kiting for the season. And
They have a 6-month-old named Lenny.
yeah, and they're just really cute because
We had so much in common.
we had so much in common. And then we just kept talking, and then we kept talking, and then we kept talking. And it was like, how many? Oh, and you went and stayed here, and you did this, and it was just really, really fun.
Yeah, this place is basically, I want to say, like, if you're talking about gringos, it's probably 80% California, Oregon, Washington, BC, Canada.
Yeah,
80% of the people are from one of those 4 places.
Yeah. And there's a few.
And there's a bunch of French Canadians too.
A lot of French Canadians. And there's a few Colorado as well. I suppose that's like the next.
Yeah, Colorado's common.
But a couple years ago, they were rare. There's more Colorado humans here these days. Linda asked, are we going to do podcasts soon? Should we start doing podcasts again? Did you guys like those?
Well, we kind of just got into the live streaming
Yeah,
thing, and I
that's
felt
true.
like we were. I want to do something more for the Patreons, so I was thinking about just doing like a 30-minute Patreon podcast,
Did you
just
burp her?
because. Of course I did. Yeah, she burped. She's burped and ready for her next adventure. What is it?
Hope you guys can hear that. You
Oh,
telling
if
stories to
if
the
they
van
heard
fam?
if they heard the turd, they heard that.
Oh,
Hi,
yeah.
Mooney. Hi, Mooney.
Are you a happy girly? Oh,
Are you here on Sunday Night Live thinking about
when we
what
get
your next poop's gonna be?
when we get back to the U.S., I will be buying bibs immediately. We have four bibs. But give us one, but we have three little like drool spit up bibs, and we go through all four of them, and I hand wash them, and because she just
Look at her
all
look at her,
over.
guys. She was looking at the camera for a minute, or in the direction.
Look at this.
Oh, she's got a yawny.
Oh, she's the cutest thing I've ever seen. Sherry said, "What are you doing tonight that you got a babysitter?" We actually had the babysitter during the day while we were out on the water during the windy hours. So it's funny because the locals, they know all the kiters are on the water from 1 to 4.
That's pretty much our babysitter is only going to come from noon to 4.
Yeah.
I'll give her 500 pesos. I'll give her $25 for noon to 4.
And I don't think that we'd even get an evening one because her evening routine is like she likes to sleep on me. I don't mean to sound obsessed, but I like her to just sleep on me.
Well, it'd be a waste of money, really.
Yeah, because we can just keep her with us, and she's really flexible in the evenings. Like she'll sleep wherever because those are her short naps. Because during the day are her long naps that we want to keep her home for.
That's our
if that
bread and
makes
butter,
sense.
guys. That's when we get a lot of stuff done.
Yeah.
We're going big on we're going big into Facebook, guys. And I should start cross streaming this on Facebook, but we're going to be 12 pounder on the line, says Bruce. We're going to be doing a lot of Facebook stuff because Facebook is a good way for us to share our reels, and we've got
And they're paying us for them.
yeah, theoretically they should be paying us for them. We'll see. But there's a good way it's a good way for us to kind of add to our to make the social media stuff really provide for us, which we need it to if we're actually going to keep it up. So we're going to keep doing that. So if you could still catch us on YouTube for all of our content too, but I guess the big thing is if you could share. If you're on Facebook and you see a reel of ours come up and you think it's good, maybe consider sharing it to your page or I don't know, share it
Yeah.
if you want. That would be
That
a
would
really
help.
helpful way.
Some of those I make during a feeding session or something like that, and I don't think anything that special of it, and it does really well, and it's helping our channel. So, everything is helping, and every last thing we do is good for us. So,
And we love doing it.
yeah.
And if we can grow the Van Fam, that's really the bread and butter.
You're right. No Charlene and Jean tonight. We hope everything is well with those.
I think they're celebrating Charlene or Jean's
Still
birthday.
today?
Well, I don't know. Maybe they're out doing something as a family.
Because I
laying
think we
low.
got that on Wednesday or something
Yeah, it
like
was a
that.
midweek thing. Somebody super chatted us.
Have you guys ever gone ice climbing?
Boo.
I have. But the thing is, we had to ski to get to the ice climbing. So we only ice climbed a little bit because then skiing is a little more fun, we thought.
Someone chatted us. Super chatted us. Who is it going to be? Keep going down. It's Rose.
Thank you so much, Rose, for your super chat. We appreciate you.
Hit the number 3. Go back. No, you got to go.
You got me loser, set me free. You make me win.
She liked it.
I play classical piano, a lot of Amadeus or Beethoven, Mozart for Moon.
I was like, what is he on about?
Well, Mozart's real name is like something Amadeus Mozart, I believe.
Oh,
And I love playing classical piano for Moon. And I think the way I want to be as a parent is to get Moon is to put her into piano things like I don't necessarily value school, the public education system, as much as some other people might. I think a lot of the stuff I learned there was totally pointless, really. But the finer things in life,
hi, baby.
like if I had learned how to play the piano
I want to hold her.
for 10 years in my formative years, that would be something that I hold on to today, even to this day. So I want to do, I learned how to do swimming and jumping off and doing dives and stuff. And that was really, and now I feel like that has helped me. I did gymnastics for years, and I feel like that helped my coordination and stuff. We got a Cash App
Definitely.
super chat. Who's it from? Somebody just super chatted us on Cash App, guys.
What's it?
Ron
Facebook
Jackson.
name? Oh, Ron.
$25. He wants some moon cam.
All right, we're gonna get you
First
some
you click
moon
us.
cam.
Then W.
Moony.
Sponsored by Ron and Shannon Jackson.
Okay, let's go. Yay, girly! Wait, what's the dance music?
Well, here, don't go over here and click like, yeah.
Yay!
Doesn't get better than that.
Was that fun, Moony?
Doesn't get better than that, right, Moon?
Can you wipe her face, please?
Oh.
I am determined to not have a grubby kid. Moony, hi. Say hello. Are you reaching out to try and hug everyone?
She likes to sit like this in my legs.
Oh.
What's going on? Have you been
What
having
is
a
it?
tough day? Have you been having a tough day?
Oh.
Now she's chill. Just the littlest bit of moon head right here in the camera, guys.
Is it time for another nap?
No, well,
Not really.
it's not.
She just hasn't been napping well.
There was more super chats that came through, by the way.
Linda Hecker, the Facebook name is just Allie and Dan, isn't
Allie and Dan, baby.
it?
Something from Ethel and someone else.
Is Facebook the big change?
No, no. I know you guys were wondering about that. Whenever Allie says we can share it, we will.
Missy, I know you're late, but we're happy that you finally made it. Nighty Night from South Carolina. Check out Emily Baker. She's amazing. Good night, Margaret.
Thank you for being here.
Ethel.
Enjoy watching your videos. Hi, Allie, Dan, and Moon.
Well, thank you
Ethel.
very much for your super chat.
Guys, Allie's doing pretty good.
Loser, set me free. You make me win.
Sorry.
Sorry,
Thank you.
guys. No more
We didn't
dance.
have Moon ready to dance.
No
for
more
you.
dance music, please.
Are you okay, Moony?
Moon's. She just crapped herself and ate dinner at the same time. Does it sound like she's okay? $2 from Fooey. Thank you. She said.
What is that photo? That looks like a leather carving. Hi, Moon.
Hi, Moony. W.
You say hi, Moony.
Hi.
Yay.
Hi. Who's a happy girl? Who's a happy girl? I have a feeling Moon's going to be musically talented. She loves sound.
She's
Getting
those
back.
smiles. We get those all day long, and it is
Let's see what Kevin Fitzgerald
the
had to
sweetest thing
say.
ever. I totally agree with you, Dan. And studies to show that music helps across the board. Kevin Fitzgerald, I believe you are the one that said to us, do you play for her the Beatles song, Here Comes the Sun? And now we play it for her all the time.
We do.
She's our little sunshine.
I'd like to
Also
play
our
it right
little
now, but
moonshine.
YouTube will give us a copyright strike. Boo! Sorry.
Rowe family says, I feel the same way about education, especially today when they're teaching children in school. I would rather homeschool.
They're doing all sorts of weird stuff in school these days, aren't they?
We agree, and I don't know yet, but I think I would love to homeschool.
We're going to call it moon schooling, though.
We'll see. We still have
We just play with moon all
5
day.
years to decide, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe maybe the old government will fix the public school system then. One can hope.
Well, listen to Sherry. I play the flute, keyboard, saxophone, oboe, and was on the swim and dive team. My house was more about the arts. My dad was a band director, and I play keyboard for church.
That's awesome.
Insanely cool. I think my dad is also like just super creative and clever.
Oh, man.
And
The way he fixed the brake pads, I've never seen anything like it.
He's just like really in tune with, people just have like different, like, and I can see in my 9-year-old niece and nephew, my nephew is just has such a brain like my father, and he always has. So it's just interesting, like some people just aren't made for books and learning that way. So, but are super clever. So hopefully she is, I'm sure she'll have something very special she's interested in.
Maybe she'll want to be a vlogger, huh?
You think?
Or a live streamer. What do you think, guys? How cool would that be?
Yeah, school's out. Teach us more about our planet and everything on it, how to grow fruit and plant trees. And
Wouldn't
I
that be
agree.
something?
I mean, like, there's just so much you can do. You
Instead-
can learn actually staying home and not.
Instead, we
going
learn
to
about.
But I'm not
pointless
trying to
stuff.
say that teachers or anything like that are bad. It's just the education system, because teachers are still wonderful the way that they put their time and resources and effort to teach our children. It's just
I will say that some teachers are like that way, for sure. Some seem to be doing other things that I do not approve of.
This is true.
But I had a great experience in the public school system, and I'm just afraid that this little noisemaker here will not be afforded the same experience I got given the time that we are living in. That's what I'll say.
Yeah.
I had great teachers, and I had a great time. I had great friends. I enjoyed it.
Camille is here. Hey, Dan and Allie.
Dancing, that's a good one too. Beck, I'd love dance. That's a really good one. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Might have to get her a vocal coach too.
Oh,
Am I right? Dinger. Oh wait, here. Scroll down to Badoom
She's
Tap.
so cute.
Go over to the sound effects. You gotta hit play. I gotta set that one up on a key.
I like that.
Here, wait. Click that one. Click right there. And now click hotkey.
B. Let's go B.
No,
for
no, no, no.
Badoom Tap.
Oh, God. Now Moon's like, Badoom Tap. Let's
What
see if she
was
likes
that?
it again. What's not working?
Dan.
Go ahead. Moon's eyes.
Hey, did you
light
like
up.
that music?
She's
Just about to lose it.
she's difficult. She's most difficult in the evenings because she yeah, I don't know, she just gets a little fussy and wiggly, and I think she's starting to like experience boredom for the first time over the last week or so. She let me try letting her play over here.
Beck says her dog likes when you whistle. She's watching right now. That's so funny. Moon, he started whistling for Moon, and she just knows that it's him now, which is really sweet. Um, she's a pretty happy baby. Missy says, although I'm coming in late tonight, I'm so glad I made it. Moon changes so much week by week. She really is getting vocal. Yeah. Look at her. Look at that. Oh, I could just stare at her face all day.
You like your toy?
Sometimes she doesn't know what to think
I mean,
about it.
what would you think if you saw this right in your face at 3 months old? You'd probably go, what planet am I on? You guys know we did that sponsored ad with Love Every, and some of the sponsored ads we do are kind of dumb, and they make us an offer, on something that we can use to make a little extra cash. But the Love Every component has been quite a nice company to work with.
A lot of the baby stuff, I reached out to them though.
Right.
So I
That's
reached out
true.
to Love Every and asked them. The unfortunate thing is they send you a kit for 1 to 3 months, and then there's one from 3 to 6 months, things like that. And they just sent the next one to the wrong address. So I'm hoping they can
Buzz
send
Killington.
another one.
Patriotism USA just subscribed.
Yeehaw! Thank you for joining us.
Oh, even Moon's happy.
That's what Moon has to say about that. George Harrison has a song called Here Comes the Moon.
We'll have to play that, Kevin.
Oh my gosh, okay, we'll look it up.
Kevin's the Van Fam song guy.
You guys know it's Denise. Better late than never.
Hey,
Hi,
Denise.
Denise. Thank you for coming.
What's up?
Homeschooling will put Moon ahead of the curve.
You think so?
I think so.
I think so.
Sherry says Patreon USA or Patriotism USA, I think it was.
Look at what Diana said.
Welcome to the Van Fam. My 10-year-old granddaughter codes and takes classes for fun.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Very clever. Love it.
I want to get her a tax tutor.
A tax?
Everyone's like, I want a math tutor. It's like, no, I want her to know how the tax system works and how you play the tax game, because it is a game.
Mooney. She might be the first human on Mars. You never know, Kevin.
Kevin, don't tease us. That would be cool.
Nicole says, hey, y'all. Thank you for joining us, Nicole. I'm 61 and want to learn the piano. That's amazing, Linda. You should.
Go.
You're never too late. Like, I want to get my mom. Dan says he wants his dad to learn to kite.
Yeah, I mean, that's not going to happen, but I would like it to.
Could you imagine my mom out there kiting?
Not
I love
in
it.
the slightest.
Balancing a check. Yeah, I mean, there's just so many things that you need to learn.
Diana says,
Be way
don't
more
move
useful.
to Florida for education. Wasn't planning on it.
I am lucky. My dad is brilliant. You're very correct. I'm wondering if maybe we should wrap her up for another nap.
This is what she gets like, guys, in the
Mooney.
evening.
Hey, Mooney.
Those are the cutest noises.
Did she just poop again?
No. No, you didn't.
Gymnastics.
What do you see, Mooney? She's rubbing her eyes, guys. She's a little tired, girly. She loves you guys so much. Oh, I know. But the Van Fam likes when you're here. You're part of the Van Fam, Mooney.
Lots of love and. Are you gonna wrap her up?
Yes.
Or do you want to switch?
I will do it.
When they get too whiny, when she gets too whiny, it's like she she gets overtired, you know, and then she doesn't nap as well. So I always get on Dan, and he's like, you know, he knows what he's doing too. I just maybe I'm more of a psycho about it. I don't know. Denise says hello. Oh, Linda, that's so sweet. I never knew. You know, I was so nervous when I was pregnant because I had some pretty uncomfortable feelings, and I thought, oh, I hope I don't hate her because did not love being pregnant, you know? And then that feeling kind of came and went, like, I hope I love her, because you just never know how it's going to go and what to expect. And please, she's the greatest thing in the whole world. Oh, by the way, my pinky is starting to move, but I have to kind of move it myself. But this is crazy. It's just within the past day or two. So the swelling has really gone down, and it's almost back to normal. It's just kind of like puffy right at this one knuckle. But then I can't get this top part of it to move. So I don't know what to do, but hopefully it'll start working soon. My daughter loved to play on her play mat whenever she got bored as a baby. She started crawling when she was only 6.5 months old. Allison, that's crazy. I mean, every parent probably thinks this, but I just have this feeling that she's going to be a little bit ahead of the curve with some of her movement things. I've just seen so many other babies who are like a lot more docile, just a lot more like calm. Like I even remember one of my nieces was just not, she wasn't into everything like Moon is. Like she was just kind of like, I mean, she still cried and stuff. She just wasn't always trying to like get things and do things. But who knows? Time will tell. You need to get AG1 as a company. Yeah, Athletic Greens. I'd like to get those for sure. Moon loves the elephant, but it really should be a pig. You're right, Bruce. It should be. A lot of people agree about the school system and how it's getting just a little more dangerous, a little more interesting. It's like I just think it's very weird some of the things that they are letting not letting some of the things that they are like bringing to their attention. Like why would you school them about some of these topics? Like why not just let it come to them later in life naturally? That's why it's so intriguing to me. You know what I mean?
She is crazy. Right?
Maybe I'll just hold her.
No.
Kate is here. Hi there, you three. Popped in to say hi. You guys, Kate's little Theo is just absolutely adorable. He reminds me of like a little, I don't know, a little teddy bear. I mean, all babies are cute, but I want to hold him. I don't know. He's very, very handsome. Yes, David Strausser. Wait, you guys know David Strausser is a really wonderful part of this Van Fam community. David Strausser is good friends with Steve-O, and I know that we talked about this last week, but David sent what's that noise? Nothing. So David knows Steve-O, and he sent a video, and David got a tattoo by Steve-O. He's one of the first people to ever get a tattoo by Steve-O. And the video is hilarious. I loved it.
Moon's going to be difficult, guys. Bear with us.
I'm going to get up and walk around.
Allie's going to get up. What time we at? 7:48 Mountain Standard Time. Here's where we're at, guys. Hi, camera. Party time. Sunday nights are party nights. Saturday nights and Sunday nights here, guys, are partay nights. People love to play their ranchero music and get out and party. So, Row family with a super sticker. Thank you so much. Thank you a sound effect for that. Character appearing from behind a cloud. Hiya! Saying hiya. Wow. Thank you for that generous super sticker from the Row family. We appreciate that. Kevin Fitzgerald plays guitar while watching us. That's cool to know. What do we got going on here? Love life is in the house, says Bruce. Bruce is our chat hype man. I like that. What do we got here? You and Dan will be the best teachers. That's pretty much what we hope is the truth there, Linda. Sounds like Allie's having some success here. I don't hear Moon too much. She hath disappeared, but there's a little huckle barrier there, if you guys can see. And then, of course, right over here, it's an Ann Ferrier. Ann Ferrier. Pegged. Oh, good girl, pegged. Huck and Pig got 2 large portions of ribeye last night that had bones on them and stuff, so we weren't going to eat them. Mexican ribeye had a weird smell to it. I was a little concerned it had spoiled, but I had just pulled it out of the freezer and I knew it hadn't spoiled. But it had a weird, not good smell. I'm used to my ribeyes just not even really smelling. These were very thin cut sliced ribeyes here. I actually got them at the supermarket in La Paz, which is about 45 minutes away. And I thought we could make tacos. They were, for 2 thin slice ribeyes about that big, they were $7, which was a decent deal because I made good steak tacos out of them. But yeah, weird smell. I don't know if it was the bone or what. I didn't get sick. I ate them. They tasted fine. Even Allie ate them and didn't mind. So Maya looks like Allie, babe. That's what Deborah Klein says. David Strausser met Steve-O last weekend in Grants Pass, and Steve-O's invited me to the green room. Bam was inside, so I met him last weekend. So I wonder if I saw a post from Steve-O that was like on the internet somewhere being shared that like Bam Margera went and got, he's like a recovering, well, he's an alcoholic, big time, and he looks not healthy. And David, you could probably give some insight here, but I guess he like had his son there and they were having a good time, and then after the show or whatever was going on, he like left and went and got obliterated. Bam Margera did. And then like posted some weird stuff on Instagram or something. And Steve-O wrote a comment like, man, you got to get your life turned around. So it's a very, I don't know how many people are going to know this, but like the Jackass stuff from the day, that was a big part of my formative years, in my middle school years. And all my friends and I watched all that stuff because everybody did. So to see the evolution of Steve-O has been pretty cool. I mean, I think he's done extremely well for himself. So cool that you know him, David. And we saw those videos that you sent. Those were really cool. Okay, what's going on here? We got about a few more minutes, guys. Amy says she's very vocal tonight. Love it. There's a fine line to give you guys some insight. Maybe some other parents have gone through this, where she wakes up, she feeds, she's pretty quiet and just kind of looks around. Maybe she lays under her play kit and just kind of makes some moves with her arms, and then she starts to make noises. And it's really cute. And then she keeps making, and then eventually the noises turn to like lots of flailing and louder noises and more aggressive noises. And so it's just a slow evolution until it's time for her next nap. And in the evenings, it's kind of more condensed, and there's shorter naps, more fussiness. It's just we're just at that phase right now. We're doing overall we're doing pretty good, I'd say. I walked in behind Steve-O and walked over and shook Bam's hand. Bam is recovering, and he got trashed over one of the shows. So, yeah, he didn't look good. That must have been the same weekend that, yeah, Shelly knows what I'm talking about. I'll show you guys who Steve-O is. Maybe you'll recognize him. Or Stevo if you're reading off David Strausser's body. Although I think it's fixed. So here's Bam Margera. He's, if you're looking at this picture right here, that's Steve-O and that's Bam Margera. And he was like one of the main guys back in the day for CKY and Jackass and him and Johnny Knoxville. Steve-O was definitely one of the main guys, but like Bam, and Bam was also a pro skateboarder, and I was really into skateboarding. So Bam's kind of gone the direction you don't want to go. And Steve-O used to be like the guy that just took all the brute punishment. He like did all the hardest, like the most crazy stunts and all this stuff, and did a ton of drugs. I mean, a ton of drugs. And you would have guessed like this guy's gone. But he's now very successful. He's completely sober. I think, is a very good role model to be in a lot of ways for people. Maybe you don't want to say like, hey, you could. I think it's a good just redemption story. Steve-O is, and if you had asked me, whatever, feels like it's literally 20 years ago now, even more. That's how old I'm getting. What Steve-O would be doing nowadays, I would say he might be dead, but he's done the exact opposite. So pretty cool. So that's Steve-O. That's Bam Margera. So, oh wait, that's a long comment. But I saw that David Strausser was throwing some shade on Mr. Mahomes. Bruce says he loves Johnny Knoxville. Good times back then, huh? Yeah, Bam looks no bueno. Bam got trashed using drugs. Oh, I didn't know it was that too. I thought it was booze. Anyone can see the video. Just search Steve-O, the horrible tattoo artist, and you'll see my arm as the screenshot. Yeah, pretty cool to see, David. Pretty cool to see. I would like to meet Robbie Nash. There was just a podcast that you might like to listen to, Bruce. Robbie Nash is a big wind sports guy. He's been around for ages. Very successful guy. Lives on Maui. I actually saw him when I lived on Maui. I drove by his house in Haiku. I didn't know it was his house, but I was like, Robbie! He was like, what? He didn't quite care. Whoa! Babe. Lori Prans Kunis sent us a $10 super chat. And it says, for the helmet. Apparently this has turned into a helmet sponsorship. Good night, Terry. Good night, guys. We're going to, we'll see what your last few comments are here, but we're going to sign off. Allie hath, let me show you guys the situation. Allie hath conquered Moon's fussiness. That's a beautiful thing. We did not get any churros this weekend, guys. Usually the churro guy is out Thursday through Saturday night, and we said we're just going to stay in this weekend. That being said, I am terribly thirsty. So while you guys get your last comments in, Jim Brown and Alice Cooper, David Strausser showing us some of the people he's met. Very cool. If you can't do some of what you used to do, it will be fine. That's why I'm getting. That's why I'm apparently getting a helmet for my new venture here in winging. Much easier on the body, very exciting sport to get into, and fastest growing sport in the industry, obviously for wind sports. So here's the thing with winging. Everybody that I know, literally everyone that has gone from kiting to winging, which is everybody pretty much, says they pretty much either only wing now or they wing 90% of the time. And so you have to take stuff like that into consideration. Thank you, Lori, for that super chat. I do blame you, Bruce. You're a constant troublemaker in chat. But luckily, Allie's not around. You guys have a great evening. Thank you, Shelly. Good night, Steph. Good night, Ronna Jane. Good night, David. Good night, Bruce. Good night, Kevin Fitzgerald. Looks great in 4K. I assume we're in 4K. I felt like last week looked a little bit better, but let's see if that... Okay, guys, thank you so much for being here. It's officially 8:00. That's a 2-hour Van Fam live stream. Let's check in with Allie one last time so she can wave goodbye. Moon, got to spend some good time with you guys tonight. And we'll catch you guys again. We're going to work on 2 episodes a week for you guys. So hopefully we see you on there. Last reminder, if you have Facebook, I know some people don't. I was one of them, but and you want to help us out, you can share our reels on your page, and maybe that'll help increase the traffic. Because there's a good opportunity for us on Facebook, which I never thought I would say, but. Good night, Sherry Street. Good night, Kenzie, Linda, Shelly, Joni. Good night, Joni. Thanks for being here. I sent you something on Cash App. Oh my God, you did. Thank you for a $10 super chat for Mooney being so smiley and chatty tonight. Thank you so much, Joni. Glad you sent that out so we could shout you out here on the stream. Appreciate your generosity. Mooney was very chatty tonight, guys. That was a little of a glimpse inside our evenings around here with the old chatty Moon. Okay, guys, we love you guys. You know that. And we'll see you again here on Sunday night. So have a great week, everybody. We'll see you soon.